Oh my gosh, no, that was not supposed to start playing that. Oh my god. Hi everyone. Music on the fly. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. Today's Monday. Monday. Happy Pride Month. Happy Deltarune / Switch 2 week. Happy in June. Sonic's in a try to get some Sonic art done. Exactly. Oh gosh, no wait. It's in this. Ah! Link twitch.tv/cherish games. Okay. There's too many social medias to remember to post to now. I think I got everything. Okay. Woo! And is my iPad working? No. 1 second. Okay. Now is it working? Yes, it's working. Oh my gosh. Okay. Woo! I am all over the place today. Neko, thanks so much for the sub! I wonder who you would want for me to draw. All right. I think we're good to go. All right, so today, art stream, I'm gonna be drawing some Sonic characters today. Probably mostly sketches. But the way we're gonna try to do it is, oh yeah, I wonder. Any new followers or any new subs can basically get priority in requesting whatever Sonic characters you want drawn. So without further ado, I'm gonna ask Neko the question we're all wondering: who would they want me to draw? I don't even think I need to wait. I guess the question would be which rendition of this character am I drawing? Gotta open up my references. Let's see. Already asked you to draw Metal Suit Neo. Okay. Neo Metal Sonic. All right. This is what we'll be starting with. I have no idea if I'm gonna like keep everything on the same canvas or what I'm gonna be doing. But gonna see what happens. Actually, no, I'm gonna hide these. I'll move everything around later. Well, hope everyone's having a good start to the week. Happy Pride Month. Hope those who want a Switch 2 were able to pre-order one. That comes out Thursday, right? So I technically have like 3 Switch 2s ordered right now. One's going to our friend Chris and another is claimed by a friend, but I'm like hoping that they won't cancel my orders. Let me plan this out more. Let me plan this. Another $500 to Nintendo Switch. Yeah, no, the credit card statement's not looking too good this month. I've got a lot of pending charges that I'm really surprised did not get canceled. At least not yet. It does sound like a lot of retailers are just randomly canceling people's pre-orders, which sucks. So if you've pre-ordered the Switch, make sure you have your card information up to date and that it didn't just randomly cancel you. Yeah, no worries, Evan. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, no, the I'm kind of glad that there aren't a whole lot of games coming out for the Switch 2 right out the gate, because like that's just so much. And I have such a large backlog that I really can't justify spending $80 per game. I think what some friends and I are gonna do is like split costs of games, like, you know, for like the new Donkey Kong, for example, like, you know, anything that's not a multiplayer game. You know, I don't need to play it right away, so one of my friends is gonna buy a copy of the game and then I'll like buy it off of him. I need a cotton. Good. Yeah. Yeah, no. The fact that Deltarune's coming out is plenty. Like if I didn't get a Switch pre-order, I probably wouldn't be too heartbroken. I'd probably get a little bit of FOMO, mostly because a lot of my friends are getting it and will probably be playing Mario Kart. But like, it's not... This is probably the least excited I am for like a new console. Like even the Wii U, I was like... I didn't get a Wii U right at launch, but I played it at a friend's house and like... I needed it as soon as I played Nintendo Land. Like, I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever. I don't know why I doubted Nintendo and didn't get one right at launch, but I need this thing. Surely Silk Song will come out shortly after the Switch 2 launch. Hey, it was in the sizzle reel, right? That means it's gonna come out soon, right? But no, have they really not like mentioned anything since then? Hello, Lenny, welcome in. So what I think I'm gonna do with this is after I finish drawing the beautiful Neo Metal Sonic, if anyone has any specific requests, I'll ask then. Talked about it before, but the fact that Deltarune is a launch title is the final nail of the coffin, how big its impact is. Yeah, no, it got its own dedicated trailer in the whole Switch 2 presentation, which was crazy. Shout out Toby Fox. Like it's gonna sound cheesy, but literal life-changing games right here. I don't know if I've probably told the story on stream, but Alex and I attribute Undertale a lot to us even like talking. So, you know, the timeline where Toby Fox doesn't release Undertale, there's no Cherish games. Just think of all the like tiny chain reaction things that get us to where we are now, and I think Undertale just causes a lot. Easy. I get 2015. 2015. It's really funny. I think because I found the game through my sister Jill was playing the demo one day for Undertale, like well before the game came out, and I recognized Toriel's theme, the Fallen Down track, that was like originally created for like an Earthbound fan tribute album. So like I heard that song and I'm like, Jill, what are you playing? And she's like, oh, this is a new game. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. That must mean it's like Earthbound. Yeah, I Miss You. That's the album. Yeah. So immediately I'm like, all right, fine, I'll try this out. And I'm like, ooh, this is really cool, actually. And, you know, I did the classic, oh, I accidentally killed Toriel, so I gotta like restart the game and like do the right thing. And then the game called me out for it and I was like, oh my god, what the hell? What is this? This is crazy. And then the game came out and was crazy successful, and yeah. And it's like, I think I knew that Alex was like a Game Grumps fan. So I'm like, oh yeah, the Steam Train playthrough of the game. He has to know what I'm talking about, right? So I started talking to him about it, and then like, yeah, then he started playing the game, and that's like how we started talking and hanging out. So super cheesy, but that is how how we started talking. Cause like we went to the same high school, we met in high school, but we never had a single class together. I just like knew him through other friends, and I'm like, oh, I know that guy watches Game Grumps. I'll talk to him about Undertale. No, you're having internet issues. No worries. No worries. Found the game shortly after it came out. Saw some art and memes here and there, so I was curious. Watched an episode of Steam Train before deciding to play. Yeah, no, it's so funny, you know, thinking about like that playthrough specifically and how so many people like he literally invented, Ross literally invented like the papyrus voice that everyone thinks of. It's like awesome. Okay, I am definitely struggling to draw Neo Metal. I'm very sorry I can't do this. First thing I saw about Undertale was a Stronger Than You animation. Yeah, no, I was obsessed with that. I was definitely, I think I was probably just kind of then exiting like my big Steven Universe obsession phase thing, because I was like huge on Tumblr then. And then like once I feel like I dropped Tumblr around the same time as I started like actually hanging out more with people. I started touching grass and then left Tumblr. I need another reference of this. I hope we get to see Neo Metal in the movie. I know we've talked about that before several times on stream, but he's just so awesome. Noah Steven Universe. Yeah. No, I feel like that like particular one just got so big. I can't believe it's been that long since the game came out. I can't believe we're getting Deltarune on, I guess technically on Wednesday night, I guess is when it comes out. We still need to decide when we're gonna play and everything. It's like, I don't know if I'm even gonna get my Switch at launch. So I like pre-ordered mine from Walmart, and it's like, oh, it might arrive Friday through Wednesday. I'm like, oh, that's not launch. That's not when all my friends are getting theirs. Like Squidward sad looking outside of window meme. Watched all my friends play Mario Kart. Boonana, welcome in. Hello. To get to it. No. I am not, like, just seeing everything I love be so heavily scalped. Like, I have zero desire to try to get anything in the store anymore. Like, there's gonna be people camping out like 2 days prior. Like, I have a job. I can't do that. Two things I want from the movie. Some Metal doing the moving finger pose. Oh my gosh. I hope I get some good references. Lenny, thanks so much for the sub. If you have a specific Sonic character you'd like for me to draw, let me know. I will be doing that after finishing Neo Metal. I guess I gotta give him some color. Jet. All right, good pick. I love Jet. I'm excited for the Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I'm definitely a little nervous about it, but I'm loving the riders representation. Damn. I'll post about people camping a week before. So does that mean people are already waiting for the Switch too? Oh my gosh. Like, I don't think there is a single like thing that would make me decide, oh yes, let me just stop everything I'm doing for several days to just sit outside a store. Like if I didn't get my Switch like pre-ordered, I would just wait for it to become available. Those wasted vacation. I feel like a lot of these people just don't have jobs at this point if they're just scalping things to sell. Oh my goodness. Like I'm gonna draw his hand reaching out, but am I confident enough for that? I feel like the writer's character. They appeared in some of the comics. I think so. So I should know this. So I picked up a like collection of Sonic comics that were like Sonic Riders themed. I haven't read it yet, but like I just saw Sonic Riders on the cover and I'm like, ooh, I'm buying this and I'm gonna read this at some point. Not yet. What if they release the Dreamcast? I mean, it depends what games. If they're dropping a Sonic Adventure, well, but here's the thing, like they're not. I will get my hands on it eventually. I will just be a little upset. The last time I think I camped out for something was for like when amiibos were really big. But this is also, I was in high school, so I didn't do anything on the weekends. I was just a kid with nothing but time. I would just like camp out at Toys R Us. That was only like 2 hours before it opened at most. What am I doing with your hand? Switch 2 stand at the convention I'm attending weekend. Ooh, maybe like if the system is out. Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up with like what Nintendo's been like doing for like demos. Like I know they had the like demos in like big cities. They had to like sign up to get a slot for. I feel like everyone I know that tried to do that didn't get it. Restarting this. I can't draw hand. I can't even draw regular hands. Summer Game Fest has a physical component. Maybe they'll do. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's. I keep forgetting. That's happening this week. At what 5 p.m. on Friday? Definitely not getting something below, but maybe convention managers. Oh yeah, that's true. Since everybody will be able to get their hands on one. Maybe somebody be like, yo, come play my Switch. Doing with Sam. leave it like that for now. Give him some color. Judge me, I would draw random characters, genres, and give them stick legs. Hey, everyone's gotta start somewhere. Like, I have drawn for maybe... I'm gonna feel old. I've been drawing since I was like 5, so... over 20 years. And I wouldn't even call myself an expert. I am still learning. But everyone can draw. All decent. Hey, Metal Sonic is not an easy character to draw. I still struggle. I am eventually, maybe sometime this month, but I want to draw like a full Metal Sonic piece. All the different forms and everything. Yeah, everyone can draw. Just pick up a pencil. It's gonna be a big year of Metal Sonic coming. Like it was crazy to see just how popular Sonic CD stuff got after the Sonic movie post credits. Oh, I am working on like a Sonic movie comic that I need to finish. It's been sitting like half done for weeks now. Honestly, what I really needed to do with this stream is work on something that I already have existing and not draw completely new things, but you know, I want to draw something new. Yeah, no, you can pick up anything. It doesn't have to be a pencil. Pick up charcoal, pick up chalk, crayons. There are many ways to create. Color all of this. Specs here are also. Out of paper, draw on the walls. Yeah, there's space to draw. Oops. Stop. Color the whole world. Drawing different Sonic characters interacting. I need to get better at like drawing more like comics or like silly things. I usually just like will just draw one character and call it a day. But I need to finish this comic. And hi Jill. Thank you. I am struggling with hands as per usual. in somewhere here. The canvas of our life. Yes. Yes. Hello, Lady Goo. Welcome in. One day I want to do like a draw pile stream. Just have whoever wants to join. We'll have a certain theme. Could be Sonic, could be something else. Draw together. Yeah, so we'll be obviously streaming today. And I messaged in our Discord, but we probably won't be doing any more streams this week. As you know, Switch 2 is coming out. We'll be playing it, but I feel like everyone's gonna be playing it, so it might not be the best time for little creators like us to be streaming. So we're gonna take a little bit of a break. But if there's enough interest, maybe next week we could do our own little Mario Kart private room. Yeah, we'll see what the interest is like. That is, if our Switches ever arrive. Or one Switch. Alex and I are just going to be sharing the one. Oh yeah, if you'd like to share your OCs, and this goes for anyone, if anyone was following or wanted to make a specific request, we have links disabled in our chat just for moderation reasons. But you're welcome to share in our Discord. And thanks so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Okay, background. Done. But mix whether or not to bother buying. Yeah, it's so expensive, and unless you're like a huge Mario Kart fan like me, like there's not a whole lot coming out for it. You could definitely wait. And it doesn't seem like a whole lot of crazy stuff is gonna be coming out for this first year. Like we've got, you know, Kirby Air Ride, the new Donkey Kong. So after they just shared on their little Nintendo Today app what Pokemon Scarlet Violet looks like with 60 frames. Looks pretty good. I don't know if it's like good enough to like get me to want to like replay the game from start. But I don't know, I might. If the backlog wasn't so long, I probably would. Not because I'm broke. Yeah, no, it's expensive. We were saying earlier, I feel like this is like the least excited I've felt for like a console launch. Well, we'll see how Mario Kart is. We'll stream. Not right away, because I feel like everyone's gonna be streaming it. I feel like a lot of creators I follow haven't been streaming lately, but once the Switch 2 comes out, I feel like everyone. All right, we've got Neo Metal. Game key cards and you licensing a fucking con. Wait, yeah, the key cards thing. I keep forgetting about that. I keep forgetting about Metroid Prime 4 apparently. Oh my gosh. Legends EA. Yeah. Okay, you know, I guess we are still a good bit. But like, you know, you don't need a Switch 2 for those. You'll just, you know, whatever version will run on Switch. But yeah, we'll probably have maybe at least one big game. Baby girl looks awesome. You're welcome, you're welcome. All right, I'll clean all the layers later. Okay, Jet's next. Oh. The other thing, so they shared that clip of Jet in Crossworlds. I can't stand his voice, man. I'm sorry. I miss Jason. All right. The commercial with Paul Rudd playing Mario Kart turned me off so much. Like, I get it, they're trying to like reference, because there's like the old, was it Super Nintendo commercial that they had Paul Rudd in? And it's like, hey, look at this classic throwback. But it was a little interesting. Oh my god, no, I have seen drawings of like Metal Sonic. Maybe not Neo Metal Sonic, but like holding a little flower. I love Metal Sonic. Have I mentioned that before? I don't think I have. Bucky's Enjoyer, thanks for the sub. If you have any specific characters you'd want me to draw, let me know. Maybe. It was Super Nintendo. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's funny that we've got Nintendo Switch 2 actually called like Nintendo Switch. Could have gone for something completely different. And I think this is the first time they've had like a number. Because, you know, Super Nintendo, Wii U, the Game Boy Advance, DS, DSi, 3DS. Always been like some sort of like a like gimmick instead of just like a number. For 64, but there's not Nintendo 1 through 63. That's different. All right, gotta draw his crazy. Got like a other thing here. I don't think I've drawn Jet before. Crazy, actually. Okay, 1, 2, 5. Yeah, given this is a sequel console, I'm glad they just said too. Yeah, it makes sense. It's just like I miss the Nintendo whimsy a little bit, you know? know how people will confuse it, but I've seen the tweets. There's giant 2 on the box. I have mixed feelings on. Actually, not even mixed feelings. I just do not like the Switch 2 boxes that we've seen. They're just way too many words. Like, I get it, they're like trying to like put every disclaimer there is, like, oh, you know, this is just a Switch 1 version with the Switch 2 download code, or there's internet required and stuff, but like, it just makes me upset. The only thing I like about the Switch 2 box is that it looks like that the artwork continues onto the spine. So we won't have the problem that we had for like Switch 1 games where you have a shelf full of them and it's just boring red plastic with the same font. Oh, Movian's so good, by the way. Thank you. Can you tell that like my first, you know, serious art obsession was Sonic? Okay, let me. I think, like, I've been drawing for a while, but like the first like internet fandom for like art was like Sonic for me. I still am struggling a lot with like finding my art style for like drawing like in an anime style. But I feel like I've always been pretty confident about drawing Sonic characters, especially from memory. I feel like I can draw a lot of Sonic characters from memory. Maybe not Jet. I've never drawn him before. But I feel like I could get pretty close. You know what, the next character I draw, I'm gonna draw from memory. Arms. Oh, you know, I lied. I struggle with poses. I can't draw poses for anything. That's where I really want to get better. Something about Sonic characters that can go second nature to some artists. No, they're so fun to draw. And like, you don't really have to worry about proportions too much for them either, which is really nice. Wait, someone request something really fucking obscure? No. It has to be something that I at least have like some recollection of. I'm gonna request someone from like the comics. I do plan to get into at least like the IDW comics. Oh. One. Let's see. No. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, because they kind of are like stick figures, you know, they've got like this big old head and then like a tiny body and like long. That's kind of like the build, you know, big old shoes. Yeah, that's kind of like a stick figure. Got some ears and yeah, it's Sonic, right? I'll come back to stream out, do something real quick. Yeah, no worries. Is Honey the cat obscure? I feel like I could identify Honey, but I couldn't draw her from memory. I feel like, okay, most of the video game characters, I feel like I could maybe draw from memory. We'll stick it to that. But I haven't really read enough of the comics Sank. Ooh, Bean. I don't know. I know he's green and I could draw him with a bomb, but like... Yeah, I started like playing Sonic. My first Sonic game was Sonic Heroes. So I didn't really have much reference past that. Jet's design is just so cool. I will play Sonic Riders on stream eventually. I've been itching to replay. Oh, that one bad nick from Sonic Crashing Speed game on Nintendo Phone 2002. Yep, you got it. Give us some color. Woo. Oh gosh, I did not close that. Oh! There we go. That's a better color. I should draw Wave too. I love Babylon Rogues. I hope we'll see more than just Jet and Sonic Racing. Oh yeah, Nintendo dropped a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer for Switch 2. It really does look better. Obviously, you know, it's just like some performance and frame rate changes, so it's not gonna make the game look like stunning because they're still using the same textures and everything. But what really did it for me was they showed a clip of what is the big lake? Is it like Casa Roya Lake, where the game, you know, on base Switch would just alt basically. It could not render like anything. But in this clip that they just shared, there's like tons of Pokemon spawning. So it looks pretty good. Like, not enough to like warrant, like, if you didn't like the game, I don't think it's gonna suddenly make you like the game, because it's like, it's just fixing performance issues. But if you liked the game but got annoyed at the performance, you'll probably like what you did here. Welcome back, Boonana. Render some of these off stream to some prettier things. I'm liking it. This thing. I forget who was next in the queue. Who do we have next? I feel like I never got into Pokemon because I tried to in the wrong time. Haven't. Sorry, play the old games. My experience with Sword and Shield. Yeah, it's. I feel like Sword and Shield's an interesting one to start with. I feel like. I personally really like Sword and Shield just because, like, I don't know, it felt like a lot more streamlined, but like it wasn't really all that special of a game. Wasn't really a huge story or anything. I feel like in terms of new Pokemon designs, I feel like Sword and Shield kind of lacked a little bit in comparison. I don't know, I still very much like those games. Our friend group, we did like several Nuzlocke races in that game just because I feel like it's so easy. You can just skip all the cutscenes. There's not too much like filler stuff to do in the game that like slows it down. Like trying to replay like Sun and Moon is really hard because there's just a lot of filler content in those games. Oh, the OC, yes, yes, I will go check that out. Thank you, thank you. Oh, great. There he is, the bastard himself. Liked it, but didn't make me a Pokemon fan. Yeah, no, I get that. There's this one recent retrospective video about Sword and Shield, and it's a good watch. Really gave me a lot of reflection on this. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I feel like Dynamax didn't really do a whole lot for me, but I like their like Dynamax adventures and Dynamax raids a lot. Yeah, it didn't really feel like, as a gen, like that much really happened around it. Okay, let me. Oops. Great. Really need a better system. Too many layers. I'll clean it up later. Alright, so this is a follow follower sketch of an OC. Or Sword and Shield, the gym felt too connected. Yeah, no, that's what I think one of the biggest reasons why I like Sword and Shield so much is like, yeah, there's no crazy like villain or story or anything to really hook you in, but like the world that surrounds the like gym challenge, it feels so hype. Like the stadiums and people actually watching instead of, you know, walking up to the gym leader and like a, you know, 4 trainers standing there waiting for you. I loved the like dynamic soundtrack of the gym battles. Like if you're doing better, the crowd's cheering and the music changes. And then when the Dynamax happens, everyone goes crazy. Like I love that. Yeah, no, more games need to have dynamic soundtracks. I feel like that's such a cool way to like make you really feel like what you're doing is affecting the world and what's going on in the game. Maybe one day I'll try playing older gens and give Pokemon a second chance. I wonder what would be the game that I recommend. My friend group recently had a whole debate with like, you know, Pokemon tier lists and whatnot. Like my personal favorites, I would say, are Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, but that's just because those were the first games I played growing up. Objectively, I feel like Black and White are some of the best games. It was really interesting playing them when they first came out because, you know, for someone who's been playing Pokemon pretty much since the beginning, Gen 5, at least Black and White 1, they didn't have a single, like, returning existing Pokemon until the post-game. So, like, it really forced you to, like, get used to these new Pokemon, and a lot of people hated that back then. I think it was, like, really interesting. Because, like, when I play Pokemon now, I try to use the new Pokemon anyways. So it really made it feel like it was different and new. But a lot of people didn't like that. Yeah, I think I would probably recommend Black and White as a good starter, or like a good, you know, I need to give Pokemon another shot kind of game. Here's Dragon Ball Z ripoff of the Sonic fandom, or the other way around. I feel Super Sonic is definitely inspired by Super Saiyan. The gold and spiky, definitely inspiration. Yeah, no, Black and White, goated. I feel like a lot of people argue a lot about the quality of like Gens 3 and 4 specifically. But I feel like if you hate Gen 5, I don't trust you. I feel like they're just so solid. Like it's got a little of everything. I really good Pokemon designs, good story, good characters. I think it's just, it may not be like the best Pokemon has to offer in terms of everything, but like it's a really good entry point. The combination of everything that the game has. using that hand. Oh my goodness. No, this is even worse. Gosh, I can't draw hands, guys. I can't draw hands. My boy looks nice. Yay, I'm glad you like it. No, let's do the peace sign. I feel like I can draw that better than an open hand. Right. The sketch. Definitely be missing Nickit. Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of good Pokemon in Sword and Shield, but I feel like there weren't any like top favorites. Like Scarlet and Violet brought me Tinkaton. Like that was just an instant favorite for me. I like Yamper, but I don't know if it's like a top favorite for me. I don't think just the fact that it's a corgi Pokemon is doing enough. Hands every artist's deadly nemesis. Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, here's the sketch. Do we have anything else in the queue? I'm doing a horrible job at managing this. As per... Oh, and speaking of like drawing things, don't forget to be claiming your daily points in the Discord. I think maybe sometime next week, we will unveil the like system to like redeem Discord points for the art raffle, and that'll be for like a full lined rendered piece of a character. Things sure to keep up with those. Oh, Fido is a good Pokemon. Yeah, I feel like I like Yamper a lot more if its evolution was just like a bigger, fluffier corgi, because Bolton is not a corgi, it's just a dog. It's just it goes from like generic, very recognizable cartoon character to just kind of generic dog, in my opinion. Have you ever seen Sonic without his shoes? Yes, and I wish to never again. Think I'm next, Blaze the Cat. Oh, yeah, I don't even need a reference. And I will be sending all of these to the Discord, so don't worry if you didn't get a screenshot or anything. So, not looking up a reference. See how I do. Is it a Shiba? I don't know if it's like tail is like curly. Something cool with fire in this one. Should get in the habit of hitting the Discord button. Oh wait, I forgot. Where is it? Is it this? Does that work? Do you see a Discord link? That is our Discord. Yeah. Spend so much time sitting at Stream Deck, need to neglect it. I really need to get into a better habit of using the Steam Deck. It is neat. Yeah, we need to figure out what else we can use this Stream Deck. That is always the most confusing thing. Hands, man. A little necklace like this. Because I don't know how many little hair things she has. Into Lego hands, that's easy enough. No! Trying to hold up my own hands to figure something out here. Neko, your profile picture in Discord is really funny. That's awesome. Spoonana, if you have a certain Sonic character you would like a sketch of since you have subscribed, you are more than welcome to. Thank you for keeping an eye on that. I can look up a reference for a hand as long as I'm not looking up a reference for the character, right? How do you draw hands? Got 3 out of 4 characters that were revealed to get a Funko Pop. Wait, like Sonic characters? I don't really keep up in the world of Funko Pops, but like if they ever make the ones that are like soft, I'll try to get those. I think I got the Amy and Shadow ones just because they were soft. Flocked Funkos. I don't really care for Funkos, but I will buy anything that's soft. Ooh, wait, Neo's getting a Funko Pop? That might go kind of hard, actually. I don't think I would ever call myself like a Funko collector, but I did have a good number of Funko Pops, but they have since mostly found new homes. I had the Persona 5 Funko Pops. I couldn't afford actual Persona 5 figures for a while, but I have since given those to a friend. Alex, freeze the bank account. No, we gotta get our Switches. Our Switch pre-orders need to go through first, then you can freeze the bank account. If it hasn't been frozen already by all of the Switch purchasing. Oh, I have to get another Funko Pop. I mean, yeah, like, I want the Neo Metal Sonic like figure, but everyone is scalping and reselling that for crazy amounts. I just need the like Jax figures to not keep making a new Sonic every time. Every time I go to the store and I look for the Sonic stuff, it's always just more Sonics. Like, they don't need to make a new Sonic every time. Yes, he's the most popular, but like, I feel like most kids have him by now. They will understand. I would like my Neo Metal and Nephilis and whatever I'm missing. That looks right. Got defendable Funko Pops from one guy. I made 7 8+ hour videos about Nickelodeon shows. He had a good point about robotic characters. Yeah, I feel like there are some Funkos that work. It really depends what the eyes are supposed to look like. 'Cause sometimes those little eyes are a little a little bit scary. But like for some characters, like if they already have like round eyes, actually no, one of the few Funko Pops I kept, at least I'm pretty sure we kept it, was Alphonse Elric. He's just like, he just looks like a little chibi. He just has the regular eyes that you would expect. Other than that, I don't really miss my Funko Pops. Oh, I didn't color that all the way. Retsuko. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the Sanrio characters would look pretty decent. I don't know if anyone... There was like this one picture forever ago, I think this was probably back when I was still big on Tumblr, where they just tweeted an image one day of like all the different like properties that they have, and for some reason Earthbound was in that graphic. Like, am I gonna buy an Earthbound Funko Pop? I don't know if that was like a mistake or something. The Sanrio characters got the head shape. Aw. I feel like they know they have to make the Sanrio ones look good. Undertale Funko Pops? I don't think so. I feel like... Okay, well, I was just gonna say, I feel like indie games don't have them. I have a Shantae Funko Pop. So, like, I guess it wouldn't be the craziest thing. Just Googled, thank God. Can you imagine a Sans Funko Pop with like the glowing eye? Don't think of us. Oh no, don't worry. Don't worry. Like, I feel like, you know, I can't really judge people for like collecting things because I have an absurd amount of plastic in my home. But like Funko Pops have always been a weird one for me, just because there's like people who have like houses that are like like rooms in their house dedicated to like Funko Pops. And I don't know, I feel like it's if you're collecting it, like, you know, like I have the Smash Bros amiibos, I think all of them except for like variants or whatever. But it's like I have an attachment to these characters. I play a lot of Smash Bros, you know, a lot of these characters, this is the only figure I can get of them. And, you know, even though I don't like play all of the games that they're all from, like I still like what they're from, like. But like Funko Pop collectors, I feel like a lot of them just like get, no, it just feels like people just collect all of them. And maybe that's not what it's like anymore, but it just felt a little weird. It's like, are you enjoying collecting these because you like the characters, or are you collecting them because you're collecting them? I think her eyes are yellow. Sorry, not sorry, but Funko Pops are for normies who think they're nerdy. Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. I just hate how they're definitely dying out in favor of whatever things are coming next. But like whenever you walk into like a game store now, I feel like they just take up so much space. It's like, are people really still buying all of them anymore? And the more they release, the more like space they take up. What am I doing? I don't know how to draw fire. Leave it at that. Blaze. Let's see. Oh my god, it's already 9. All right, were there any more in the queue? I could probably do one more colored. A picture. I think this is, I think I got it spot on. Oh yeah. I don't know if I saw any of them. Maybe not. You're not a real nerd. You buy the most cheap and ugly figures, while true high-level nerds like me spend $500 on a figurine of their favorite character. Dedication. Oh, the metal Sonic figure is just so cool. Like running out of space for figures. One day I'll get my uni figure, hopefully. One more character. Any requests? Yeah, no, I love Blaze. I need her in more stuff. She World's rolling a sale on figures right now, and the most expensive one is 2,800. Okay, but what is the most expensive figure? It's something I would know. Try to sign like that. You're not a real gamer Reddit post. Oh my god. You are not a gamer. Animal Crossing is not a game. Pokemon is not a game. I only think of, when I think of that clip, there's like the edit where somebody did Birdly from Deltarune. What I associate it with. We need silver. Okay, we'll do silver. I will probably need a reference for it because I can't get the shape of his thingy right. Forehead quill thingy. Whoop. You shared it in the Discord? Okay, let's take a look. Hey, look, I'm mentioning Discord. You too can look at this image in the Discord. Oh, it's a Demon Slayer thing. Well, that's like mostly fire. It's not like the... I feel like this is not impressive enough to warrant near over $3,000 not on sale. That's crazy. No. Oh, man. But yeah, how tall is it? Not... That's not impressive enough. Like, I feel like if it's gonna be several $1,000s, it's gotta be like, you know, half scale or full size. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do a cooler pose for this one. Nick whenever Kaguya-sama is mentioned. I still feel like over 2 feet tall is not like, I don't know. I really don't think that's, I really don't think that's as crazy for that price. Hand over with first. Metal one is like half the size, not including fire, but it's cheaper, almost 6 times. Yeah, it's just not that impressive of a figure, I feel like, for over $3,000. Unless the fire is like glowing, like you can like plug it in and it like lights up and shit. Like I have a light up Sonic Adventure statue and I think that was like 150. Nowhere near the size, of course, but hey, it lights up. I think it's pretty cool. Popularity tax. Is Demon Slayer still that popular? It's still airing? I don't know anything about it. Oh my gosh, it's Chris Thorndike. Yes, absolutely. Here, since I feel like this one's gonna take a while, I'll get you a Chris sketch. Welcome in. Big fan of Sonic X over here. Absolutely. Alex and I were watching some Sonic X. We started watching the Meta X saga, but then we got busy and dropped it. But we were watching the Japanese dub, and it is crazy different in Japanese than in English. Chris Thorndike is asking for his own portrait. Do you hate me? I feel like if I don't draw the rest of his hair, he's looking like Edward Cowboy Bebop. Sonic X English dub is officially available on YouTube. Okay, yeah, no, I was talking to Alex about this, and I'm like, okay, so if all of Sonic X is just like available on YouTube right now, does that mean we can like do like a watch party of it and like not get copyright struck? Because that's how it works. I think it would be so fun to just have a Sonic X watch party stream. Ah. I feel like I'm drawing so many characters just waving. But I'm like, I don't know what else to make them do. You're welcome, Chris. Big fan. Big fan. Okay. All right. I feel like we're getting somewhere with this one. I draw a new layer. Do I clean? I think I just clean up the sketch. I hate line art so much. Oh, I'm not on the right layer. Ah! Least favorite Sonic games. See, that's a good question. It's really hard. Okay, you know what? No, I made a tier list a few weeks ago. What did I end up saying? See, a lot of people will just immediately say like Sonic 06, but like I technically haven't played it all the way, so I'm not gonna say that. I also don't have like the heart to call Sonic Chronicles bad, because I unironically loved the game when I first played it. So I can't call that a bad game either. I'm gonna have to say, of the games that I've played, probably Sonic 4. It just kind of felt, it didn't really have its own identity and it was boring. I feel like the rest of the Sonic games, like they're the ones that people would call bad. Like there's at least like enjoyment out of playing them. We will play Sonic Boom on stream one day. Yeah, what did I put in my F tier on this list? I put, oh yeah, Sonic Forces is pretty bad, but like I would at least still probably enjoy like if we like streamed it again. I think though when we did try to stream it, I could not get past the first boss and we dropped it. Buff Knuckles. The infinite jump glitch. Though I think the unfortunate thing, I think I updated the game before like the Wii U went offline, like the services, so I don't think I have the like day one patch. So nothing. I assume if you're talking about Sonic 4. I don't even think I finished it. It's like, oh, that's so cool. There's like a WiiWare Sonic game. And I'm like, this sucks. This sucks a lot. It was so bold to call itself Sonic 4 after all these years. It was just so boring. Oh, Forces. Yeah, that too. That too. Like, if Forces didn't have the, like, OC maker, nobody would care about it. And if it didn't have Fist Bump. I don't love Fist Bump, but it holds a special place in my heart just because I did like karaoke with friends once. We decided let's do Sonic Song. And it was very fun. Do Fist Bump karaoke. Still mad on behalf of him. Such huge idea of him being Nemesis Shadow could have been good. Yeah. They kind of didn't remember Infinite's whole deal. Because I felt like he just stopped being relevant in the middle of the game. Was relevant. Yeah, exactly. Have they ever interacted outside of the Shadow DLC? Has there been any room for them to have they used Infinite in anything else? I don't know. Idea. You know, I do have an Infinite figure. One of the few of the more rare ones I was able to actually get. And of course it's... some thickness. Do I? No idea. Believe it. I also hate Sonic 4. Yeah. It's very forgettable. The only times I really think about it are in conversations like this. Oops. Imagine if you use illusion powers on Shadow to mess with a fake Maria or something. Yeah, like, what if he did literally anything? The new characters have been very, very hit or miss. Like, I know a lot of people love, Age? Sonic Frontiers? I still don't know how to feel, but not another Infinite. Eggman being a dad arc is kind of funny. An a rival fight in Shadow Generations. Oh yeah, was Infinite not in that game? Like, we had Nephilis. They had Sonic Frontiers. I guess no, they did give him a Sonic Frontiers level, but they gave him a Sonic Forces level. I don't know why Infinite's not there. Okay. We're probably wrapping up soon, though. I'm gonna try to render this one off stream and make something cool out of it. I'll do something cool later. Great. Well, gosh, that time flew. I think that'll about do it for today. So we won't be doing any more streams this week. But if you haven't already, be sure to join our Discord. That's where we'll announce. You'll be the first to know when we're going live next. So yeah, probably not doing any Switch 2 streams, but like maybe we'll throw in an invite code if we do any sort of Mario Kart stuff. But yeah, probably we'll be back to it next week, whether that's with Mario Kart, more art, something. Yeah, thanks for hanging, everyone. Have a good week. Enjoy Deltarune. Enjoy Switch 2. Enjoy the week. And we'll see you next time.